Hi, my name is Christina Nisi Mathis. I'm a local realtor. Welcome to my YouTube channel, a practical go-to space where you can get real estate insights, local market updates, and practical guidance to help you move with confidence. Fayetteville, Georgia keeps coming up, and there's a reason for that. Hi, I'm Nisi. You're on my channel, Living in Georgia with Christina Nisi Mathis. And today we are in my old stomping grounds, Fayetteville, Georgia. I used to work out here for a couple of years at Piedmont Fayette Hospital and also in hospice care, just delivering great care to a lot of seniors in the area. So I've gotten to know and love Fayetteville, Georgia. Excited to be sharing with you why some people feel like the schools are great, the living is great, the commute's not bad, and all of the other pros and cons today. Let's go. So pro number one, definitely going to be for families, right? If you are starting a family, thinking about starting a family, wanting to buy real estate, Fayetteville and Fayette County schools should be high on your list of places that you need to go see. Consistently ranking among Georgia's top schools, Fayette County schools serve over 20,000 students. Their ratios, according to niche.com, are about 13-1, and they're even accredited with the Southern Association. And so residents that have stayed in this area and remained in this area, a lot of them say it's because of how great the schools are, right? That's always big on the list. It's a legitimate, measurable advantage. It's not a talking point. It's not something that people can ignore. It's definitely in the data. And while I would never draw you to one or another particular school systems, I definitely have to give you the inside scoop if you're coming from out of state and know nothing about Georgia schools. Pro number two today is closer to Atlanta than you think. Did you know that Fayetteville is only 22 to 25 miles away from Atlanta, depending on where in Fayetteville you're coming from? So that means that if you're trying to get to Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, it's going to take you about 30 minutes on a good day. Now, compared to other Atlanta suburbs, Fayetteville is a pretty decent commute. You can get to just about anywhere, and it's genuinely manageable, especially if you're working a hybrid schedule where you go in 2 or 3 days a week, or maybe once a week, or even once a month, or if you have flexibility in your schedule and can miss all of those peak hour traffic times. Driving to Midtown and the perimeter can take about 45 to 60 minutes during peak hours, but geographically speaking, the starting point is definitely better than other places and better than most people assume. So that is definitely pro number two for us today. Pro number three today for Fayetteville is Trilith Studios and a growing local economy. So I did not know that Trilith Studios was over 700 acres of filming and television production space, right? It's a whole campus right here in Fayette County, right in the middle of Fayetteville. It is the largest production facility in Georgia, and it is home to ding, 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 Marvel Studios. Marvel Studios films, they produce major films right here in Fayetteville, Georgia at Trilith Studios. And the studio has brought in a wave of professionals, production workers, hospitality businesses, investments, and the surrounding community, and it's just really grown this area up. I know when my husband and I were looking for date night options, and we were looking for where we would celebrate our anniversary, Trilith Studios came up because they have amazing restaurants. Some of the restaurants have live music out there. There is so much out there to explore. They've created an entire tourist attraction out there that brings in people and brings people together and gives us something to do on a Friday evening. Another thing that's boosting the economy in Fayetteville is Piedmont Fayette Hospital. It has created a plethora of jobs for healthcare workers on the city's west side. The job market is consistently growing because of the hospital. And if you used to work at the hospital years ago, but go out there now, you'll recognize that the whole area is booming. They're building new shopping centers. There are new doctor's offices and accessories to complement the hospital services. And this matters for long-term home values. You know that your home is going to be worth something because that infrastructure is definitely there. And that leads us right into pro number 5, because the amenities and everything is already in Fayetteville. So unlike some of the other smaller towns that we'll hit, even though you may have never heard of Fayetteville, Georgia before, there is an established retail shopping center out there called Fayetteville. Out there, there's a movie theater, At Home, Walmart, Publix, Ross, Marshalls, Target, everything all in one area. There is so much going on out there that you could spend the entire day and an entire paycheck just exploring. Fayette Pavilion is 146 acres of a retail complex that gives you access to all major retail, restaurants, and everyday shopping without leaving the county. So in some of my videos, I talk about how you have to drive to McDonough and Fayette. Fayette Pavilion is one of those shopping centers that I can't seem to get out of my mouth when I'm talking about the south side of Atlanta. Promise you will not stop watching after con number 1. But here we go. Con number 1, houses in Fayetteville are not cheap. So it's time for us to have that honest side of the conversation. I've been pushing affordability, 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 affordability. Fayetteville is not the most affordable entry point in the Atlanta house market. The average home in Fayetteville is hovering around $448,000 to $485,000. So I'm referring to my notes, I have to look down. Median sale price in Fayette County overall has been tracking around $495,000. New construction in sought after neighborhoods like Whitewater Creek pushes well above $500,000. So for the first time buyer with a conventional budget, this can be a stretch, especially if you're trying to keep your payment manageable, right? The good news is that homes are sitting longer on the market right now. Sellers are definitely negotiating, and you have more room to ask for those concessions that you did not have the room to ask for 2 or 3 years ago. But you have to go in with realistic expectations about what your budget is and have a great negotiator on your side as a realtor. Make sure to click the link below and book some time with me if you're wanting to shop in the Fayette area. Definitely have the connect for this city here. Con number 2, we are still talking money. We are going to talk about the cost of living. So the average household income in Fayetteville is around $110,000 a year, while that's nearly 50% above the Georgia state median. So that tells you a couple of things. Also, in my notes for these specific numbers, property taxes in Fayette County average around 0.89 to 0.92%, which means that your tax bill every year is roughly around $4,000 to $4,100 a year in property taxes alone. So many of the new subdivisions in Fayette that are popping up all over Fayetteville, Georgia, do have HOAs. So when you add up your mortgage, your taxes, your insurance, and your HOA, monthly cost of home ownership in Fayetteville can quickly skyrocket. You have to be prepared for all of it. That's not a reason not to buy, but it's something to model out very carefully before you fall in love with the zip code 30214 or 30215. It's definitely something that you have to budget and plan for before you fall in love with the house, before you sign on all the dotted lines, because when you're a buyer at a closing, you sign your name a bunch of times. Con number 3, traffic and commute realities. So in the beginning of this video, you heard me say, oh, we're only 22 miles away from Atlanta. That's great. There are some days where you're going to be like, Niecy, it's not great. So the average commute time out of Fayetteville this year was about 34 minutes, just one way. So going to work, you're going to drive about 35 minutes. Coming home, you're going to drive about 35 minutes. There's no commuter rail. There's no public transportation. Those options are very, very, very limited. And so if you're commuting into Atlanta every single day for work, you're looking at a 45-minute drive. And that can add up. Some people believe, oh, the cost of living, the space, the schools, the amenities, the retail, the shopping, the dining, all of that makes it worth it. I'm willing to drive it every single day. Awesome. But if you're one of those people who do not like to drive, who cuss at other people, who have road rage issues, this con is something that you seriously have to consider. This is definitely an adjustment for people who are from out of state, are used to public transportation. This is definitely something to consider as a con. Last but not least, limited walkability. There are some people who buy their home and everything is within 15 minutes. Their job is within 15 minutes. The school is within 15 minutes. The dental and the doctor's office is 15 minutes away. Shopping, dining, restaurants, groceries, 10 minutes away. That's perfect for some. There are some, they want everything within 5 minutes because they just don't want to drive. They want to get up and walk to where they have to go. Keep this earth green and keep our planet here, right? Fayetteville is definitely a car-dependent community. If walkability is something that you prioritize, Fayetteville, it may not be the best option. Being able to walk to go to dinner, to coffee, to a park. Now the downtown core is developing in that direction. So in the downtown part of Fayetteville, you will see everything kind of draw in, and if you have an apartment out there or if your home is on one of the back roads right there, you quickly have access to everything and could walk. Fayetteville also is known, like Peachtree City, for extending their golf cart access. So there are many in Fayetteville who have developed that lifestyle where they have their car in the driveway for where they have to go, but they also have that golf cart in the driveway so that they can quickly get around without using up so much of a carbon footprint. So if you're coming from an in-town Atlanta neighborhood or an urban environment and you're used to that level of street life and density, all this park and land and greenery and fresh green space, if all of this behind me is a deal breaker for you, it's better to know before you move. So, Fayetteville, Georgia, is it worth it in 2026? Here's my honest take. Fayetteville definitely punches above its weight class, right? The schools are exceptional. The community feels genuinely strong. The infrastructure is there. The proximity to Atlanta is better than most people realize. Trilift Studios, Piedmont Fayette. The only catch for me is the price point. If your budget is under $400,000, Fayetteville is going to be a stretch. You may find better value in neighboring communities. But if you're in the $400,000 to $600,000 range, you have a family or you're planning for one, you want a suburb feel, real schools, real amenities, genuine long-term appreciation potential, Fayetteville is definitely a serious contender. I help buyers navigate all of this, whether you are in Fayette County, Henry County, anywhere in the Atlanta metro area. I definitely can help you navigate all of these different markets if you simply click the description and click the link in the description. If you like this video, please hit like, hit subscribe, hit share. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for spending time with me today. If this was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who may need it. I'll see you in the next video.